never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Car pushing and Dinesh hot on their tails.
And if you saw the orange tape come off one of the...
In the lead group, only 3 will end up on the podium. 1 winner. This is it. The fights now, as Pratama was the one who got really pushed back in the latest big shuffle.
Yeah, and as Zen said, he's got pulled off one of the bikes there and another bit lying on the road. That is the tape that they have on the radiator.
Final lap of Rookies Cup 2025 on its way. The champion leads them.
The real problem is qualifying. He came off the 6th row of the grid today from 16th. At the start of the race, as the temperature rises, the riders can pull the tape off and give them full cooling.
Over the line, but who will sign off in P1?
Put your money down. Come on, Matt. He said it's just very hard when you come from the back like that. But he's, he did a superb.
There is Benyat Fernandez then. He was the fastest rider on track last time around at 2/10 of his... Gonna be Veda Pratama!
No, Brian has got it. Brian has got it. A job yesterday in the wet. He got up to 5th place. I wonder if he can do the same thing today.
Second quicker than your leader Christian Daniel, so he could well be a...
And I'm gonna put the money on Morelli.
Oh,
Morelli
just named 3 riders nearly. Christian Daniel Jr. in 11th spot at the moment. Tinez just behind him in 12th. Those 2 threat later in the race. But what's for certain is these front 5 riders are...
Right, so the last lap. Up the inside comes Veda Pratama pushing Mark.
Biding their time a bit as we look towards the front of the race. Still car pushing the rider who's really just absolutely drilling it. They're not interested in a big pack race. They want to have one.
Morelli back to 4th place. Semitani has yet to show his hand. Brian Rirat
to stay out front. He's happy to lead and do all the legwork. Morelli just behind him with Gonzalez too of their own.
Yeah, that's right. And Brian Rirat and Veda Pratama are well able to. They lead some David Gonzalez.
How good is their run onto this little short straight down here, down to turn, and Benyat Fernandez doing a late braking in towards turn 1 as well.
And as we drag this group away from the rest of the field, but that isn't happening at the moment. It's 3 abreast on the brakes.
A big overtaking opportunity coming up. David Gonzalez is going to go for it. Veda needs the slipstream to try and catch.
We've said so many times, the guys don't have to muck each other up. Now this is a place where you don't need...
Oh, and Christian Daniel, the last on the brakes there, just lets them off a little bit later than every to back up.
But Brian Arati has to... Up the inside comes David Gonzalez, but he can't do it. No, Brian's the slipstream like he did at Mugello. You can get away. At the moment there's no real...
Everybody else is going to go across track limits though on the exit of that, which is the risk you run as the...
2 got around the outside. Ramadicha has a track limits warning.
And Morelli still looking up the inside there.
Side of it, it's a huge group. We're all the way the top 15 down to...
They come now down towards 2A and 2B. Veda wants to go up the inside there again, but Christian Daniel just so late. Brian's eking out a bit of an advantage. It's all going to come down to the back straight, Peter.
Yeah, and what and Cruton are in the battle for the lead, but it is possible to break the advantage.
It's on the brakes, isn't he? Goodness me. And that was a bit of an example there. He slightly rushed the corner, but I don't think...
Kind of drive they have onto the back straight. It's Veda Pratama. Again, he's wide. He has to here and get clear. Let's see whether Karpushin can do it. It's Morelli in 2nd place again.
He sacrificed his drive too much there on this big hill climb up towards turn 3.
And I've got that drive. It's Brian Ariarte with a slipstream of David Gonzalez, and got Gonzalez, Ariarte, Fernandez and Ramadipa right on his tail.
And Ariarte's got to be careful because he's got to
I think he dragged Veda Pratama onto the green with him there at turn 1. But there's the chasing pack, including... But Veda's got to catch up because, he hadn't got the drive out onto the back straight.
The question... Back limits warning, 1 more infraction. He'll have to go through the long lap penalty lane. Same goes for Lucas Brown.
Fernandez, and they are closing in. They're visibly closing now. You don't need to see the too much about the time.
It is Peter. Is it going to be Larry Lunge, Uriarte to the win, or is it going to be Dibon David in 9 in 17th place at the moment?
Yeah, and I saw Karpushin get precious close timing screens because you can see they are closing in.
And this is the danger. Uriarte, Pratama in place. That's what we want to see.
And Brian Uriarte has the advantage, but he's got up to the green at the bottom of the track on that lap. He may or may not have touched it.
They do not want a big pack because all that means is come the end of the race it could be leaked.
Hold off David Gonzalez.
No,
Brian.
it's not.
No, it's Brian. It's Brian again, and he's got Marco Morelli in 2nd place and leads the pack back making contact with Carpush, and they go
leading over the line on the fight towards the final lap, and then finish up maybe 8th or 9th or something.
But he won't be passed through the last corners, and he's going to pick up the record number of victories down the hill there. Overtaken him, come out of the slipstream. There's his lead got it. It's Pratama who takes the lead again.
They need every point that they can get. But the person who is in his best interest to bring the group all together, hack him to.
Veda Pratama is there in 3rd place, but up the inside comes David Gonzalez.
Oh, David!
David Gonzalez in 2nd place. You're looking back from Ariarte at the number 11
Finish.
Yeah, and he at the moment is back in 8th place, but closing in. And
that's
so Brian's going to get the drive out, but he surely can't pass him on the line. It's of Gonzalez, then the 95 of Marco Morelli. That group runs all the way down to what, sort of 16th, oh no, down to 20th position.
Tell you else got swamped. Hakim didn't actually switch to the inside. A couple of riders switched. He went to the outside. Up the climb they come. Goodness me, absolutely brilliant. And there we go, the first of the track limits warnings. A couple of other riders went to the inside, and I think he lost a place or two off the line. But as across the start-finish line again, 9 laps to go. This time around, Pratama getting bullied all over. Coming in for Guillaume Plonk already. You don't want that track limits warning already at this stage in the game. We come through turns 5 and 6 then, all relatively safely through at that point. Onto the place, Peter. He was 13th crossing the line that time around, but just jumped up into 11th place. Do you? Because one more time and you find yourself going through the long lap penalty.
Yeah.
Little short back straight we come. Uriarte, Pratama, Gonzalez, Mitani, near enough as we look in towards turn 1 again. Goodness me, a lot of riders got close, a bit too close for comfort.
And there's Benyat Fernandez on the number 7. He certainly has the pace to drag this group, and who is that?
The same as yesterday's podium.
And this is absolutely crucial, the right-hander onto the backs.
Into turn 1 there, flicking it left down here and then right again into the Omega.
So in the background, way off on the green that time. Right, so start and finish then. Onto when they get round here onto the back straight. Through the left and up the inside, it's David Gonzalez who takes the lead. I wonder if these guys, some of the bright sparks are saving tyres a bit. And there's somebody pulling off. That was Christian Daniel pulling his tape off the road. He's determined to make up for yesterday's disappointment. And who's Brian's? Because in qualifying, the first pole and second quickest time was set, I think, lap 3 or 48 as Brian Uriarte leads over Veda Pratama. Up the inside is Morelli on Christian.
Get behind me, stick behind me. I'll take you far away. And I'm not sure actually.
4, and this is a 19-lap race. So I wonder if someone like Uriarte Daniel, he does it. Morelli takes 3rd place.